She couldn't find work pants for women, so she made her own, then started a music festival to help others. We'll take you there just ahead. In the middle of Montana, what some might call the middle of nowhere, you'll find a huge annual party in a pasture that's something like a Western Woodstock, the Red Ants Pants Music Festival. 18,000 people gather here on a warm July weekend to rock out to 16 main stage bands, playing an eclectic mix of music: Americana, Southern rock, outlaw country, bluegrass, and more. In a beautiful spot outside the tiny town of White Sulphur Springs, population 900.
It is the middle of nowhere. We like to think of it as the middle of everywhere.
It's all the creation of Sarah Calhoun, who couldn't find a comfortable pair of work pants for women and decided to make her own, calling the company Red Ants Pants.
I worked in the backcountry and I didn't have pants that fit because there weren't any made for women. So without a business degree and with zero experience in the apparel industry, I decided to start Red Ants Pants, the workwear for women company. Everything's made in America. And we launched that in '06, and here we are now.
The former Outward Bound instructor founded Red Ants in 2006. 5 years later, she created the Red Ants Pants Foundation and its first project, the Music Festival. All profits from this party fund the foundation, which supports leadership programs for women, help for family farms and ranches, and other programs to help rural Montana.
So we've gifted over $100,000 over the years, and that's to grants that go across rural Montana to really support the things that mean a lot to us.
Sarah may be the brains of the operation, but the whole community volunteers and pitches in to make it happen, starting with Scott and Lynn Jackson, who donate the use of 100 acres of their ranch for the festival. And the thousands who come here to have a good time are very appreciative.
Oh, I just love the music. I love the atmosphere. The music, the friends, and the alcohol.
The mix of music is matched by the variety of people in the crowd. Everyone from young children to seasoned citizens turn out in a variety of outfits.
This is my third year in a row. It's an amazing venue, beautiful people. My 2.5-year-old son is perfectly welcome here. It's basically the perfect concert.
The Red Ants stage has hosted some of the best-known names in music: Merle Haggard, Emmylou Harris, Lyle Lovett, Winona, and Dwight Yoakam. And it's a potential launching pad for lesser-known acts playing the secondary stage. Fans vote on their favorite, and the winner plays the main stage the following year. And that's not the only contest.
It's very beautiful knowing that I have a chance in this world to show people what this beautiful beard does.
A guy who calls himself Rusty Thunderbeard won the beard contest.
I used to be clean-shaven, collared shirt, slacks, 335 pounds. Not anymore. I've lost 140 pounds. I'm a new man.
Also in the weekend spotlight, a special group of vendors offering locally handmade jewelry, custom cowboy boots, and more.
It's been good. It's been really good. It's a great crowd.
Been absolutely wonderful. First year, great experience.
Everyone is a Montana-based vendor. A lot of them are out of very small rural towns in Montana, so it's a great opportunity for us to promote business owners that are doing beautiful work in small towns.
Red Ants has its own merch, t-shirts, belt buckles, and of course, the work pants for women that started it all, modeled by carpenter Allison Colby.
I love them because they're comfortable and they're really tough. It's cool to know that they're made in the USA. You know, it's like, it just makes me feel good to know that somebody right here sewed them for me.
Thank you for having us at your wonderful, beautiful, lovely part of the world in this great festival.
It all makes for a great summertime vibe, and the touring musicians who play here are quick to notice what a special venue this is.
I had a great time. Yeah, wonderful folks. And of course, what a beautiful setting, huh?
I think it's amazing. I love it out here. It's so great to be surrounded by this beautiful scenery, and this festival's awesome, and everyone's so nice, and all the bands are amazing. I love it.
I think it's one of the best festivals I've ever played. The scenery, beautiful, and I'm a really big fan of the lineup here. I think all the artists are very legit.
We're gaining a reputation of really people want to come play here because the crowd is phenomenal. They're listening, they're cheering, they're paying attention, and they're loving it. And we have great hospitality, and I mean, look at the landscape. It's hard to beat.
Yes, we can still do snow cones.
Mother Nature did rain on this parade a time or two with a passing summertime shower, but the weather didn't dampen anyone's spirits.
The weather, it's perfect.
It gives a little break to the heat.
It's Montana in the summertime.
It's a really special time. It's bringing folks from all different parts of the country and world together and having a fun time in a cow pasture.
It's neat to see what we can all do together.
You definitely need to check it out. It's one of the best ones I've ever played, and I've played a lot of festivals. It's one of the best ones.
And by the way, you might be wondering where the name Red Ants comes from. That's because in an ant colony, it's the women who do all the work.